Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the supervisor and fellow examiners. Today I would like to demo the web application part of my final year project named Automated Watering and Monitoring System for tomato plant using Arduino. As you can see, this web application is integrated together with the hardware device that has been developed together with this for this project. Without further ado, I would like to start the demo now. This is the login page where the user is required to enter the user credentials like the email and the password in order to access to the web application. While as for a first-time user, the user is required to sign up an account with their own email in order to sign in to the system. So as for this case, I will enter my own email and I will click next. Since this particular email is not registered with this system before, then it will require the user to enter their first and last name, and I will enter my name and as well as my password, and I click save to proceed to the dashboard page. So as you can see, this is the dashboard page of the web application system itself, and user is able to see all those data that has been gathered in the database. This is the dashboard page where the user can easily access to all the required information from the hardware device in terms of the gathered sensors readings as well as the settings. Okay, so on the above part of the dashboard page, this is the navigation tab where the user can navigate to another page by clicking on any of these buttons. Proceed to the left side of the web application. This is the same as above, where the user is able to navigate to different page by clicking any of these. So down here we have a motto section which notify the user whether the motor on the hardware device is on or off, so that the user can know whether the system is on or off. Here we got the status. So this one depends on the soil moisture reading. So let's say if the user set a value for an ideal soil moisture reading. Let's say the value is 50, then when the reading is above and equal than 50, then it will display wet, or else it will display dry and the plant needs to be watered. Goes down here, we have a settings section where the user is able to retrieve the settings that has been entered before, like the soil moisture value in percentage and the first time soil moisture reading of a day, the second time soil moisture reading as well as the third soil moisture reading of the day. On the main part of the web application, there's a sensors section that will display the latest reading of the soil of the sensors value, which is this icon stands for temperature, where it will display the reading in Celsius, and This one stands for the humidity reading, where it will display the value in relative humidity percentage. And this one is the soil moisture icon, where it displays the soil moisture percentage. So on this part, this is a time taken where the data of this census value have been uploaded to the database. So proceeds down here, we have a report section where it displays all those gathered data from the hardware devices that have been uploaded into the Firebase cloud platform. So basically this is all the data of during the monitoring phase of the development of the tomato plant, about around 47 days. So there will be around 141 entries that throughout the monitoring phase. So the statistics section will display and generate all the gathered data into a line graph format of measurements. So as you can see, the blue color represents the humidity sensors reading, and the chocolate color represents the moisture sensors reading, and lastly the pink color represents the temperature sensors reading. So now I will show you how to navigate to another page in the web application systems. So we will have to go back to the above part of the systems, and now I would like to choose the report page. So when I click, it will navigate to the report page. So yes, as you can see, it is same as the table of report in the dashboard page, but this one has a better look in terms of the size and the structure of the table. And also there's a few functionalities that are able for the user to choose, like the user can have a specific date in order to see what's the value of a specific date. So let's say enter a date like 2019 March, and also 20. So it will display all those data that have been gathered during that particular date. Okay, so now we will I will show you some of the buttons that are able for the user to choose. For instance, the copy. So all those rows are copied into a clipboard for the user to paste it anywhere, like in the Microsoft Word and others. And also it is able for the user to save it in a CSV format, which is the Excel format. And when you click save, it will save the file to your own personal computer. And the user is also able to save it as a PDF, the same as where the user is able to rename the report name and click save to have it save locally in your PC. And also the user is able to directly print without having to save the file of the report. So yes, it will redirect to the print in the Microsoft in the Google Chrome page, and by choosing the printer, you can click print, and it will directly print the table of the report. Next, I will navigate to another page of the web application system, which is the statistics page, and I click on it. It will redirect the user to the statistic page. As you can see, it is same as what we have in the dashboard page in the statistics sections. It's only that this particular page is mainly focused to display the statistics, displays the line graph of the gathered data. So as you can see, every point of the line graph has information like the date, the time that the data was taken, and also the sensors of reading of a value according to its format, like the Celsius, and the percentage of moisture, and as well as the humidity. Next, I will navigate to the settings of the hardware device by clicking this button. As you can see that every of the text box will display all the data that has been entered by the user accordingly accordingly into the text box. So as you can see, like previously, there's a ideal soil moisture value that has been set, like the 45 percentage is the ideal soil moisture value for the plant, and also the first time that the hardware will take the reading of all the sensors is at 9 a.m. Of the day, and the second time is on the 5 p.m. of the day, as well as the last time is at 8 p.m. of the day. It is ideal for the systems to take 3 times of reading per day in order to monitor the plant efficiently. So let's say if the user wants to change the setting of the device, he or she can simply enter the new soil moisture value. Let's say I will enter the 50, and I would like to have for the first time to read all the sensors is at 10 a.m. and the second will be at 4 p.m. as well as the last one, the third time of getting the sensors reading is at, let's say, 7 p.m. and I click submit. So the user will be notified that the setting has been submitted to the database cloud, and the user is able to view the data that he or she has entered in the system. And lastly, if the user would like to change into another account on the system, he or she can simply click on the logout button at the right part of the web application system, and I click it, and it will redirect it to the login page of the system itself. So that's all for the demo of the web application part, and thank you. Assalamualaikum.